interesting one. We're talking about turning your stress into strength. Turning your stress into strength. Remember, during this period of pandemic, a lot of people have gone through diverse forms of what? Stress. People were used to living in one form of life, and after a very short period, things have actually turned around. And people do not love change, but we normally say that change is inevitable. When change comes, you must see how can I be able to also change with the change. And when people don't see change in a positive way, what actually happens? People enter into what we call what? Stress levels. So that is the topic that you're going to be talking about today. And I believe by the end of the day, you're going to be encouraged. And if you had stress, you're going to be stress-free. We all have heard about stress, and we all know that stress is a bad thing. But what if stress is not that bad? What if stress is not that bad? What is it that you normally think about that makes you think that stress is bad? It's very important that we get to rethink of how you think about stress, because you can be able to use your stress to live longer, healthier, and even happier than you were even before. I would love to tell you a story about a lady by the name Kelly. Kelly used to tell people about how you can be able to get rid of your stress and make stress actually your friend. But before we get there's a question that we need to ask ourselves. How do you think about stress matters? Do you normally think like it's the end of the world? I don't know what else I can do. Do you think about I am done with this situation? As a matter of fact, if I would die, it would even be better. Because stress can lead you into different action plans. That those action plans most of the times are normally regrettable, especially if you never took time to rethink about your stress. We say that the harmful effects of stress are not inevitable. How you think and act can transform your physical experience of what? Of stress. So how are you going to think how are you going to think about the situation at hand? How are you going to think about the current situation that you're going through? After you have thought about it, how are you going to act about it? Those are two very key words that you need to analyze when you have stress. Why are you having stress? Is it maybe because of the economic meltdown that we are having, because of COVID-19? Maybe you're not able to pay your bills very well. After you have thought of that, what action are you taking? You can take a positive action whereby you can do something extra to make a living, or you can say, I am done with this life. All I need to do is die. All I need to do is just, make my life useless, not have, meaning once again. So it still rallies back to you. What is it that you're going to think about it? How are you going now to, what is going to be your action plan after that? It just lies before you. We say that when you choose to connect with the under stress, you can be able to create what? A resilience, or rather a resilience, But we say that when you view your stress response as a health, then you are able to create what you call a biological courage. Meaning that when you view your stress as something good, then it is going to be actually good. Not that we normally say that as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think that this stress, all that it has brought for you is evil, all that it has brought for you is stagnation, all that it has brought for you is shame and disgrace, what happens after that? After a period of time, that is where you get to. If you view stress as something good, what else can I change? How can I make myself better? How can I improve myself in this area? What happens? Shortly before you know it, you become better and stronger than you were before. So it is all in our minds, it is all in our responses, it is all in the actions that we get to take by the end of the day. So it is very clear that if you are able to rethink about the stress response, you'll realize that it is really going to help you. You are going to be less anxious, you are going to be less stressed out, you are going to be even more confident. Why? You have taken time to think about it. You have taken time to analyze the issue. You have taken time to go through it critically. By the end of the day, what happens? You become a better you. By the end of the day, what happens? The stress that had brought you down brings you up in a stronger and in a greater way. So I would love to tell you this wonderful morning, turn your stress into your strength. Turn the stress levels that you have into great fuel to trigger you to greater heights of success. Have yourself an amazing day. And remember, turn your stress into your strength and let it fire you up to your next level of opportunity this day. Take care.